Hey, Susan. Oh, it's good to see you. How you doing? I messed up again. I had everything ready to go, and I had to delete it and start over again. I'm never going to learn. You're so great. Well, I'm so glad. And I know Simba's doing well, of course. I hope you had a good Christmas, Susan. I sure do. L.A. Hello. How are you? In a food coma, are you? Rambling Rose. Good morning. Were you working in your yard this morning? I don't even know how cold it is here. It was like 28 this morning. LA, how are you doing? Are you about getting everything sorted in your new home? I hope so. You've worked on it hard enough. So it's too cold for me to work outside. Hey, Diana. Diana by the beach. Good morning to you and to all your fur babies. Yeah, Rambling Rose. Yeah. Oh, gosh, Susan, 43. Well, I don't know how cold it is here. Hi, Faithy. Good morning. Did you bring Otis with you? It's good and crispy cold here, too. Yesterday was really cold. We had one day that was 28 degrees. So that's pretty darn chilly. Oh, I'm sorry, LA. I'm so sorry. Good grief. When we lose somebody at the holidays, it just seems to be worse. I mean, I know it couldn't get any worse. We've lost somebody, but it just seems like it's so much worse because it's the holidays and it's something that every time it comes around, we will remember that we lost a loved one during that time. My Bobby passed away at around the 1st of December. So December is not the best month for me. My Christmas, Faithy, well, I was sick on Christmas Day, and it's not really sick. Sick is like a cold or, the flu or something like that. And that's not what was wrong with me. No, LA, it's never easy, no matter when it is. Um, I just felt really bad and I had no energy. Y'all, I have not been fully well since I had my tonsillitis. And after I had that, it just seems like it takes me more time to ever get over it. I'm very, very tired all the time. Oh, December the 6th. Hey, Joy. I hope you're doing well. Thank y'all for coming in this morning. I didn't know if anybody would come or not. I decided yesterday that I would have a live chat because it is the last Saturday in 2023. And I'm going to tell y'all, this has not been the best year. Probably, maybe not for y'all either. Um, I'm not special, but I'm telling you, I've had a lot of predicaments this year, with the house next door and the fence being torn down and then having tonsillitis. And I got sick after that, and Brian was sick. I was going to tell you. So, Christmas Day, I was just sitting in my recliner watching TV, and Brian came by and brought me Chinese takeout. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I haven't been this sick in many, many years. But he brought me sesame chicken, and oh my gosh, that's good. And egg rolls and rice and noodles, and I sat in my chair just like a big old pig. I sat there with my tray Yeah, he is. He's a doll. I met Trey and all my Chinese out there, and if I'd had two spoons, I'd have just shoveled it in. It was so, so good. And it was a great day. I was nice and warm and comfortable. And I just watched movies on TV and ate my Chinese. So I had a good day after all, because that was very kind of him. Hi, Nelda. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see y'all. I thank y'all so much for coming in. I really do. I know you're busy on Saturdays, and I don't know of a good time. I don't know of a good time to have a live that's good for everybody. I thought about maybe having one. Jackie, hello and good morning to you. Dodgy turkey, dodgy. I love that. I love, I love that expression. That was dodgy. Good morning, Liz. How are you? Thank you for the heart. Here's one for you. I appreciate y'all. My Chinese was great, Jackie. I had a good time, just myself and my dogs and my cats and my little pumpkin head. She is a mess, y'all. She is an awful mess. She is all over the place. She lays on the back of the recliner. I like orange chicken, Diana. I really do. Yeah, he's a good boy. I love Chinese, Jackie. I absolutely love Mexican is my favorite food ever, but I really do like Chinese. And it's been I can't even tell you the last time I've had a big old juicy hamburger with cheese. I just don't eat it anymore. It's not in my diet. Bread's not in my diet anymore. Uh, Everything I've seen says bread is the worst thing you can put in your body. I bet not, Jackie. I never thought about that. You know, Jackie, I watch me too, LA, me too, especially Chili Reno. I watched something, Jackie, and it was about these British boys that are tasting American foods for the first time, and they at different episodes. Hi, Darlene. Yes, I am. I am, but I have had an awful lot on my plate. Tamales are not my favorite, Liz. No. Darlene, I work at Brian's 3 to 4 times a week. And the thing is, I'm not feeling well. I don't have the energy that I used to have. And it takes me 3 to 4 days to do my work for him. And so I haven't been able to work next door on that house. I just don't feel good. And like I worked this last Thursday, I believe it was. Yeah, Thursday. And I couldn't finish it all. He was home all week long for the holidays. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Um, I don't know, Faithy. Y'all, what do y'all think? Hello, Beth. You're from San Diego. San Diego's a beautiful place. I've never been to California at all, but I do watch a lot of YouTube videos. And I understand that San Diego is a great place. LL Jean, good morning to you. You had Italian food, huh? I was just telling everybody I had Chinese. Brian bought me Chinese because I was sick. Not really sick, but not feeling so great. So anyway, I thought about maybe having a live during the week, but I don't know. So if y'all have a specific time you think would be best for me, please let me know because I would love to do it. I like doing the lives. Nippy here too, Darlene. Saturday or Sunday evenings are a great time to do a live. That's not a bad idea, Ramblin' Rose. Uh, Darlene, it's in the 30s here. So, I mean, it was below freezing when I got up this morning. Yeah, yeah, and I would hate to miss out on seeing you, Jackie. But I just don't know of a great place that is, great for everybody. I mean, a good time. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You mean like surprise everybody? Here I am. I might do that. I wouldn't mind having it during the week. And the reason I don't do it in the evenings is because usually Brian calls me in the evenings. And man, I don't want to miss out on a phone call from my Brian. I just don't. 56. Wow, 56 is pretty much perfect, Diana. I know what I wanted to tell y'all. Y'all, you know who Mama Ma? That sounds good, Beth. Wow, wow. Yeah, like twins, Faithy, because you mean like Saturday morning you do? Hello, Blue Rose. I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. Your channel is doing good. I watch you. I subscribe to you. Friday Night Live, like the Saturday Night Live, Friday Night Live. I don't know about Friday night. I'll have to think about that. I'm gonna have to think about that, but that's not a bad idea. Okay, I was telling you about Mama Ma. Mama Ma is the tortoise cat, and she's the mama of all. Um, Good deal, Blue Rose. She's the mama of all my kitties. Well, she's been gone for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and I honestly, I'm like, you know, I know there's always hope. I know there is until we are absolutely defeated and we know there's no more hope. But all of a sudden, yesterday morning, I went out to feed my cats, and Mama Ma came strolling out around the house, beside the house. And I'm like, I can't believe it. 3 weeks. Well, she jumped on that cat food like there was no tomorrow. Acted like she was starving to death, and it took her the longest time to eat. And I actually had to fill up more cat food so that she could have some. So wherever she wasn't doing so hot. She decided I better get back home where the victuals are free and I don't have to look for them. But my LG, maybe so, Jackie, that's possible. My LG, the Mighty Warrior, 6 days gone. Now he has never been gone no more than 2 days at a time. 6 days. So Mama Ma came back yesterday morning. That afternoon, I looked out there and I'm like, that looks like my LG. And I opened the door and there he was. There he was. Y'all know how I feel about LG. No, no, Darlene, I am very, very careful when I go in and out over there. I don't leave the door open anymore. For one thing, the cat that's usually on the front porch, Miss Callie, she will go in there. So, good morning, Brenda. How are you? Well, he's fixed. Do they still kind of do that when they're fixed? They're all neutered and spayed. Oh, Saturday morning prayer meeting. I see. Well, yeah, Jackie. Yeah, you're right about that. I still, I always heard that if a male cat was neutered, he wouldn't go out looking for. Hello, Jean. You're showing up twice, girl. 2 to 3 meals. My Chinese food that Brian bought me, I had it that day. Then I had it the next day for lunch and that evening for my dinner. Me too, Beth. I worried about them like crazy, but y'all, I have a cat that's feral. He just showed up one day and he is huge. Good morning, Grace. Oh my gosh, Grace. Well, that's terrible, Grace. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing a whole lot better, 100% even. And Darlene, I've heard that too. They won't spray if they're in the house. I don't have any male cats or dogs in this house, so I don't have to worry about that. But I know somebody who does have one. Yeah, Jackie, that's awful. It's all over everything, isn't it? Okay, that's right. So you mean they still look for like a girlfriend or something? You were staying overnight, Joy? I don't blame you, Jackie. I have to. Good morning, Linda. Making stew today. Oh my gosh, I love a good stew. I really do. Wouldn't that be nice on a really cold night to just sit down in front of a TV and watch a good movie and have a big old bowl of stew? That sounds wonderful, especially made out of roast. Everything I have. Cindy, good morning to you. Y'all, Cindy is here. Her channel has changed the name. It's So I Am Widowed. What now? If you have not visited her, I hope you will today. Yeah, Blue Rose, I want to come to your house. No, Jackie, they do not. They absolutely do not. Ooh, Nilda, that sounds good to me. Okay, Grace, thank you so much. Yeah, me too, Rambling Rose. No, female cats do not spray on things. They don't. They're not as messy as boy cats. That's how it is in life. You know how men are, for heaven's sake. Oh, Rodney, I'm just down talking about men, and there you pop up. Rodney, I was thinking about you this morning. I have not seen you in ages, and so I was thinking, well, Rodney, I think works on Saturday, and maybe that was why. But I am so glad to see you. Do they, Diana? I didn't know that. Well, they don't in here. Faithy, it's because mine are outside, and I have. Oh, that sounds good, Beth. Uh, and I have all these woods, and so they want to go traveling out in the woods and seeing what's out there, and then they get way far off. But they remember. I mean, like I said, my mom was gone for 3 weeks, and there she was. She came home starving to death. I see, Rodney. Well, it's good to have you here, and I thank you for coming in. I have missed you. I sure have. So as long as I keep food for them, I hope they will always come home. Gosh, no, Jackie. Are you kidding me? I haven't stayed up to watch that ball drop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in years and years. One year, I remember Bobby and I were both sick. So our New Year's cocktail was NyQuil. We had a dose of NyQuil and we went to bed. I think it was 9 o'clock. I don't, you know what? This would be the perfect time. Too bad I'm not in New York because from where my hotel room was, I could see the ball. So I could, I come down at noon. Rodney, me too. That's funny. Me too. No, I've never heard of that, Jackie. Have y'all heard that? Do you not open the front and back doors to let the old year out and the new year in? No, we do have a stupid uh, thing. Uh, we have, y'all, what are the peas that we cook? Black eyed peas? Yeah, we cook a big thing of black eyed peas and also, okay, okay, Darlene, thank you for coming. I appreciate you so much. Love you. Um, uh, what was I saying? Forget. Oh, cabbage. We do cabbage and we make black eyed peas, and we eat those because those are supposed to make uh, give us. It does sound like that, doesn't it, LL Jean? Because she was starving. Thank you so much, Darlene. You have a good day. Darlene is the one, y'all, that sent me all the wonderful plants, and my rose bush is doing great, Darlene. I hope by next spring I'll have blossoms all over it. I'll show you, be sure to show you. Hello, Chris. How are you? It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. The black eyed peas are silly. They never did us any good. I never heard of that, Rambling Rose. Never did. I guess I guess everybody has their own little traditions. Jackie, do y'all do black eyed peas? Yeah, yeah, Rodney. That's what Jackie was saying. They do that. Isn't that interesting? We have never done that. Oh, look at the little hearts going up, y'all. I see some little hearts. Oh, you never had black eyed peas. Interesting. They're little, gosh, I wish I had a bag here to show you. They're just little bitty peas, and they have this little black kind of little black circle on them. They're good, like with onion or pepper sauce on them. They're really good. Somebody's getting an ad. I'm so sorry. But we would do that, and I never noticed that they're supposed to bring good luck for the new year. Pardon me. Excuse me. Yeah, Diana. Hopefully they're not long and drawn out. I used to make resolutions and I never kept them, so I decided I wouldn't. My resolution was going to be I will not make any more resolutions because I'm not going to keep them anyway. And I forget what I said in the first place. So, no, what happens, happens. I never heard of that, Rose. I like sardines, but I didn't know that. Chris, I was sick. I wasn't sick, sick, but I didn't feel well. And so I didn't go anywhere. And I was telling everybody a little while ago that my son bought me a great big to-go plate of Chinese food, and I sat and watched a great British documentaries and ate my Chinese food. I'm watching Downton Abbey all over again, and I binge watched that. A couple of years ago, I binge watched it. I would watch it a little while, and then I would sleep, and then I would watch it a little while, and I would sleep. But that's one of my favorites, very much so. One of my favorites. And so that's what I did. I watched Downton Abbey and ate Chinese food. I did, Jackie. I did, and that's what I wanted to show you. I had some cards. Oh, my cards. I got cards. I love getting cards. Don't y'all? Y'all love getting cards? My husband's grandmother saved all the cards she got over the years. Now, she was in her 90s when she passed away. So she had lots and lots of grandchildren and children. She saved every card she ever had. And y'all, when she passed away, at her burial, they dumped all these cards into that grave. Thousands and thousands of cards. Y'all, it was pretty awful. This is almost, when they lowered the casket, it wouldn't fit because there were so many cards down in the bottom. The casket, I mean, seriously, I don't even know I can't even give you how deep it was with cards. But the casket wouldn't go down in that grave because of those cards. Oh gosh, hello, Jean. Okay, Faithy, thank you. Hugs to Otis. I know, Jackie. Y'all, they had to take the casket back up and set it aside, and they had to get down in there and take some of those cards out of there. It is funny. It's got to be. I mean, it's funny because I've never heard of that happening to anybody ever. It was awful, wasn't it? Yes. Happy New Year, Faithy, to you and Otis. Love to y'all. All right. Here's one of my cards. It's awful. I never told that story before. I totally forgot about it till now. Send me this. Diane. This is from Diane. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Now, it's not showing up all that great. I'm reading Rodney's menu. Oh, yeah, you got to have it with cornbread. Jackie, have you ever eaten cornbread? I know, Jackie. You know, it's traditionally 6 feet down. But if you've got 90 years of cards in there. Hi, Annie. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hello, Life Content. You're a Texan. Oh, you're my neighbor. Are you south or north or east or west? Well, I can't get that back down in there. So I have that. Thank you, Annie. North Central. Okay. Well, I'm Gilmer. In Gilmer. You know, well, if you don't know, surely you know where Gilmer. Close to Longview. This is from Sharon. Oh. I don't think y'all are being able to see those. Anyway, this is from Sharon. Y'all, I just noticed there's a gift card in here. I just now noticed it. Well, I need to set that aside. Don't know. This was from Sharon. She's in California. Thank you very much, Sharon. Yes, it is a nice little town. Dollar, $1.25. I don't know what that your pounds. You've got pounds. You got pounds over there. This is from Jackie. I'm looking at your look, y'all. The Queen's Guard and the band, or what do you call those, Jackie? The band, the guys playing the music there. They got to be a band. I love it. I am going to add that to my displays over here because I love that. Jackie, that's great. Thank you so much. And, oh, Jackie. Y'all, Jackie sent me a pen for Alzheimer's. It's an Alzheimer pen, a little purple lavender looking pen, and I can wear that. Thank you for coming in, Annie. I sure do appreciate you. Hope to see you again soon. I know. I'm gonna have to put a shelf across here now for all my British stuff. Cats and the British are together there. But anyway, Jackie, that's sweet. Thank you so much. And look what she said, y'all. You are a ray of sunshine to a lot of people. Isn't that sweet? I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I can't see it when I'm holding it up there. Why could you see it? Thank you so much. I love cards. Now every time I think I get a card, I'm gonna think about my husband's grandma and can't bury the lady because she's got too many cards. And that's terrible. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are sweet, sweet, sweet. And this is from Amy. You can see that one. Thank you, Amy. She's actually an insurance lady. Did y'all get cards from your insurance lady? Jackie is. All of y'all are, Linda. Jackie, I know, but well, I'm not going to be buried, Jackie. I'm not going to be buried, so there's no problem with that. I can't believe I've never told that story before. Nelda, are you in here, honey? Here's your card from Nelda. Let there be light. That's beautiful, Nelda. Sweet, and thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Good morning, Sharon. That's okay. We don't have a set time to be here. Y'all are so sweet, golly. All right. This is from Carol. It's a beautiful Christmas tree. Yes, it is, y'all. Look. All right. That. Look how this works, y'all. Look. Can you see it? Isn't that wonderful? I love this. Look at that. It starts like that, then there, and then there is the cross with the crown. Isn't that gorgeous? That's from Carol. She lives in Florida. This is gorgeous. Good morning, Albina. I know LA, isn't it beautiful? Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, dears. There's 47 in here. Y'all, yeah, Susan's telling y'all, give me a thumbs up if you will, please. It does help me. It really does. My postal service is awful, Jackie. Hello, Marta. Welcome. I see the little hearts going up. Okay, here's one from Oklahoma City. Peace on earth. Thank you. Thank you, sweet friend. You're such a you are such a delight to me. You have no idea. And oh, look at that, y'all. Can you see that? Well, I don't know if you can or not. It's a kitty cat and a puppy dog from Robin. Thank you, sweetheart. Y'all, the things you say in your cards are personal, and I don't read them unless I have her permission to read them, but they are really sweet. Here's Jennifer. Jennifer, she's such a sweet person. She likes to be called Jin Jin, and that's what I call my ginger cat, Jin Jin. This one came from South Carolina, from Robin in South Carolina. Oh, that's Thanksgiving. That's about my. That's the way my post office is. Are y'all still here? Because you're not talking. So I can't tell. My chat screen's not moving. It's usually about this time that I start wondering if I'm sitting here by myself. Let me see. There you are. Okay, that's the cards I got. Thank you for roll call. Thank you so much. See, I can do little things too. There's my hearts I can do. And I can do little smiles. And I don't know what that is. Thank you, LA. All my life I have had long hair. Now I have had those little pixie cuts several times, but my hair grows extremely fast. And you know, my husband was a barber for 50 years. He said everybody's hair only grows so much. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much. Um, Everybody's hair grows only so much per month or whatever. Oh, from Argentina, Marta. Well, welcome. I said my hair grows a lot faster than that per month, and it does. It's y'all remember when I recently. Oh no, LA. Well, I wish I could give you some of mine. For one thing, you're stressed out like crazy. I think we all are. This has just been a really rough year for us, and I hope that. Well, we always say this every year, but I hope 2024. Can you believe 2024, y'all? I mean, never in my life did I think that I was going to see the year 2024. I'm sure it is, LA. You've had a lot on your plate. Well, Jackie, I hope for everybody. I really do. Thank you, sweetheart. I really do. I, I don't know, Sharon. I don't know anything. Yeah, Linda, it is, and it doesn't. Uh, Sometimes I do, Diana. Sometimes I do, and that's really pretty. Excuse me. That's really pretty. There is a YouTube channel, and I wish I could think of the name of it. Probably you could just type it in the description box and it pop up. It's things that you should stock up on that have no uh, shelf life. Are you, Jackie? I hear you, Rambling Rose. You're going to leave that beautiful cottage of yours? You're not going to sell it, are you? Oh, no. Going to buy a camper and tour with my new dog. Boy, you are brave, girl. Now, probably, yes, she is, LA. I'm sorry, Jackie. Well, you go, girl. I think if I were younger, see, that's the thing. I've got so many animals now. I can't go anywhere. You know, all the people in the United States want to go over to England. All the people in England want to come over to the United States just to see what it is. I'm sure it's a big old culture shock for one thing. Do it and do it now, Rambling Rose. Susan, you fall in the ocean. Thank you, Chris. I do. I feel a whole lot better now, but I honestly, I just think it's age. I just really do. I think that there was a time when I thought I could do pretty much anything, and I tried it, end up in France. That's one place I have no desire to go to, Jackie, is France. You know where my number one wish is? It's London. Well, I have too many, Carol. I can't anymore. I can't go and do things like that. I have animals in the house. I have animals outside. I allowed them to be here, so it's my responsibility to see that they have a safe place to live and that they have plenty of food. That's one of the gifts that Brian gave me. And my gifts for Christmas was a great big huge sack of cat food, and it just thrilled me. Oh my gosh, Raymond Rose went to Italy. Now, Jackie, you drive on the wrong side of the road. So Spain must drive the same as the United States then, if that's the case. What time is it where you are, Marta? What time of the day is it? Morning, noon, night, what? Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. Hold on here. My ancestry is Cherokee Indian. If we're going to talk about who was where first, all these people here in the United States are living on my land. So yeah, here we go. No, I'm not gonna do that. I am not angry with any country on anything. So I love every country. Well, just about. Right now, it's kind of a challenging time for everybody, y'all. So I don't think that I could get used to pulling out and if let's say I were uh, driving in your country. Oh, how nice, Beth. Great. I don't think I could get used to driving on the other side of the road. There are cities here that have roundabouts. Yes, big cities. I'm sure Austin, Texas, and I'm sure New York has some. I don't know where. Susan would know. Oh, we have. No, don't drive. Let somebody drive that's used to their roads. Oklahoma City does, Cindy. It's been a long time since I've seen a roundabout. Yeah, Diana, not too many years ago, there was a woman who, a wealthy woman from the United States, and she was in London and she pulled out in the car she was driving, just like we would pull out in the United States, and it was on the wrong side of the road, and she caused a horrific accident. And, you know, everybody was really angry about it. And I don't blame them. I mean, she did do it, but she certainly didn't do it on purpose. It was the way she was used to driving. But if you know what's that saying when we need to learn the rules of other countries before we even go there as much as we can and abide by what they do. It's like tea time in London. You're in Orange County. I did not know that. I used to watch The Real Housewives of Orange County, and I thought everybody that lives there has to be really rich. Oh, I got 32 thumbs up. That's great. Thank you, Don. Me too, Jackie. I can't do it. I can't drive at night. The lights coming toward me just blind me, and I'm always doing that, when I'm driving. I just cannot see to drive at night. So I don't go out at night. Brian, I mean, he didn't think anything about going out at 8:30, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, Geez, that's my bedtime. Gosh, I hate the cough. Because it gets dark. Oh gosh, I love butter beans. Just a bowl of butter beans. Y'all know that song? That sounds good to me, Darlene. What time? What time shall I be there? I used to, Jackie. I used to read all the time, and I love to read. But the last book I ordered a book from Amazon, and it was Salem's Lot by Stephen King because I'm a horror fan. I love stuff like that. Or if it's not a zombie movie or a horror movie, I will watch British documentaries or things like that. I have not. I've not tried audiobooks. I know. I hear you, Cindy. Me too. I'm sitting, I'll be sitting and watching TV, and all of a sudden I see outside it's already dark and it's like 5:30. By 8 o'clock, I'm worn out. I'm ready to go to bed. Usually, I will get my dogs and go to bed and watch a little bit of TV in there. Oh yeah, Jackie, like what's your newest true crime that you? I am too. I watch true crime a lot, and I watch the YouTube things. You do, Susan. Good grief, 2 a.m. Why do you stay up so late? The I'm sure, Jackie, if you like true crime, that you have seen pretty much everything there is to see about Chris Watts case. Where he pretty much annihilated his entire family for his new girlfriend. I'm just hooked on watching that. I watch everything. There are an awful lot of channels on YouTube that have some wonderful true crime um, things. We had a crime case in my area years ago, and I keep thinking every time that somebody that has one of those channels is going to do a video on that, but nobody has yet. Yeah, Jackie, I like true crime a lot. A lot. I watch a lot of it, and I like court shows. I love court shows. DNA, that's the thing, people. I think DNA, the fact that DNA is a thing now, uh, that's had to have deterred the tip. The, that had to have impact on people who think, oh, I better not do that because there's DNA out there. Surely that helped. You know what, Cindy? I have started waking up at 3 a.m. every single night. I wake up at 3 a.m. I do not know why. There's got to be a reason for it. I go to sleep and 3 o'clock, maybe, probably not, Susan. That's why there's still too many crimes going on. In my area lately, there's been an awful lot of missing persons cases, a lot of them. Why, Jackie? You want to do a DNA test on your puppy? Why? I mean, here too, Blue Rose, all the time. Oh, I see. You don't know what she is. Poor kangaroo. How funny. But anyway, yes, there's lots of missing people in this area here. Oh, she broke her foot. Bless her heart. Bounding. That's what my little pumpkin head does. She doesn't. She bounds and jumps. They're doing great, Jackie. They're not growing, but they're not dying, and I don't have to water them. Jackie makes fun of me and my Timu plants, y'all. You know my Timu shrubs and Timu flowers that I've got growing. Hey, Zizi. Hey there. It's good to see you. I'm so glad you came in. Happy New Year. Let me tell you what I did. I gave Brian some of my shrubs, my Timu shrubs. I gave him like 4 sections of them, and he took them home and he put them on this big pot out on his patio. So they're there. They look pretty good. The other day I took. I'm whispering. He's not even here. The other day I took some more down there and I put them in with it, like 3 more. And I saw him yesterday when I was down there. He was looking at it like, that looks different. That looks fuller than usual. I said, yeah, it does. I noticed that too. his, his plastic Toomey plants are growing. It doesn't even know that I came down there and did that. Sometimes he watches my lives. I can't be telling stuff like that. Anyway, so his are growing. He doesn't know it. You cannot tell that those little Timu green plants. I know, Cindy, I'm bad. Um, you cannot tell that those little Timu green shrubs are not real. Yeah, I have some things on my patio out there, and they flicker. They're yeah. What am I trying to think of? Yeah, solar. They're solar, but at night they flicker. Hello, Luann. It's nice to see you. Happy New Year to you. All my kitties are here. A couple of them were gone for a good long time, and they all came back, and everything is great. And they're fat and sassy and doing great. I had that little spurt there, Jackie, where I was doing shower curtains all over everything. I know. Me too, Blue Rose. It looks like a now I've got, a rock wall with ivy growing coming out and falling all over it. And Brian was up here the other day, and I said, "Did you see my new wall over there?" And I said, "That's a shower curtain." He said, "Yes, ZZ. Yes." He said, "Brown, he is mean." Brian said, "Mom, I thought you painted that." And I said, "Brian, I thank you very much. You're giving me a compliment saying I can paint something really well, but I did not paint that. That's a shower curtain." Law and Order. I used to watch that, Albina, a long time ago. I haven't watched it in a good while now. I was uh, I was a big no, Jackie. What I'm going to do is clean up my patio. It is an awful, awful mess. I've got boxes out there and leaves back there and all over my patio, and I got to clean all that up. I just want that. I just want it neat and clean. It's hard to have a place neat and clean when you got a bunch of cats. Excuse me again. Anyway, Zizi, that big old cat is out there, and he's scaring them off, and he scared poor old LG up in the tree, and I had to go out there and run him off. Well, I was an artist, Luann, many years ago, and I painted murals. I painted murals for restaurants, mostly Mexican restaurants. But yeah, and I did, children's uh, nursery rooms and all kinds of stuff many, many years ago. And I haven't painted murals in a long, long time. But I joined this group on Facebook, and it's shower curtains for the garden, something like that. And everybody orders their shower curtains, and then they go out there and they put them up, and then they stage them, put pretty things in front of them and all that kind of stuff. And then they post their pictures on this group. Hello, Cheryl. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. So anyway, I'm gonna do some more shower curtain stuff. In good grief, I'm gonna have to have a. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, CC. I just don't know. I feed him separate, way away from him. You know, I feed them up on my porch and him out on the patio. But he eats everything he's got and leaves some of it there. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm coughing like crazy. I'll be right back. Yeah, great. Well, yeah, there is a Facebook group for everything. I'm debating on joining another group. I don't like to join groups very much. I'm not going to do anything, Chris. What are you going to do for New Year's? I'm going to stay right here, sit in my recliner, and finish watching Downton Abbey, although I know what's happening. Jackie, I do. Yep, I do. When I was 50 years old, I got a tattoo, and I think it's right back here on my back. It's a yellow rose. It's very small. It's about that small. It's a yellow rose with a stem and leaves. And the little green leaves are for each member of my family. Well, immediate family, like children and grandchildren, that kind of thing. And I think there was 7 leaves. I don't know. It's been so long, but it's faded. Yeah, they hurt. You staying home, Chris? That's pretty smart of you, fella. I don't blame you. Um, yeah, they hurt. They do hurt. But because mine was really small, I mean, I've seen people with the whole sleeve done, you know. I don't know how they stand that. Of course, they don't do it all at once. But yeah. So what did you get, Jackie? Oh, there it is. 3 little hearts for your dogs. Oh, oh. Linda, how funny. Yeah, like Laverne. Yeah, Linda, I was 50. I remember that. I remember Bobby took me. Bobby had a tattoo. His tattoo, I drew. He came home one day and he said, "My brother wants a tattoo of a frog, and can you draw it for him?" That was during my frog collecting years. I collected frogs, believe it or not. Thanks, Cheryl. Yeah. So I drew off this tattoo. A couple of days later, he comes in and he's got that frog tattooed on his arm. He lied to me. It wasn't for his brother. He wanted it for himself. And at the time, I was really against tattoos. I don't know what made me so high and mighty. I have no idea. But I changed my mind real fast. But yeah, I got a tattoo when I was 50 years old. I know there are some people that think that's awful, but I liked it. And it's small, it's on my back, and it was yellow. And by now, probably the yellow has faded considerably because yellow is not a good color. If y'all are thinking about getting a tattoo, try not to get yellow. It'll fade away. So it's probably it's probably a stick with leaves on it now back there. I haven't seen it. So but that's the only tattoo I've ever had. And I'm kind of shocked I that I wanted to do that, but I did. I could do a big M on me, Linda, somewhere. Sometimes I do this just to make sure the chat's still here. Yep, it is. I hope so, Jackie. What's the deal on that, Rodney? ZZ. Oh, Albina. Yes, they are. Uh, Miss Key lays in Bobby's recliner, and Pumpkinhead lays up on the back of the recliner, and Pumpkin thinks that she is tough, and sometimes she'll put her arms around Miss Key. And I went in the kitchen yesterday and I saw Miss Key beating her butt. I mean it to tell you, she got a hold of Pumpkin, Miss Key did, and slammed her down like a wrestling match. And oh, I didn't know that, Rodney. Okay, that makes sense. I don't blame you. It's not that bad, Cheryl. I'll end up with a dot. I can see that. You're starting to do it and going, I can't do it anymore. Let me out. It's not that bad. They give you a little rubber ball to hold, and it's really not that bad. Anyway, yes, Miss Key gets really mad at Pumpkin ever so often and gives her a slam on the ground. Yes, it has, Sharon. It grew. Um, in the last few days, I picked up some more subscribers. I'm really, really thankful for that. I really am quite honored that y'all would subscribe. Yeah, Phoebe was probably one of my favorites, Rodney. What, Jackie? Little ducks on the hotel sheets. The thing is, the thing is, oh, Jackie, oh my gosh. I get you now. I didn't know what you were talking about. You know what? You were a human stamp, weren't you? A human stamp. That is funny. CZ, I was saying that Puckett has no idea what she's doing when she takes on Miss Key. Y'all know that. I mean, Miss Key can get pretty darn forceful. Miss Key will beat up on her, and then she'll run off and get away. We'll always let you back in, Jackie. You call me if you have problems getting into the country, Jackie. Yeah, that's what it was, Albina. That's what I got. Yellow Rosa, Texas. Hmm. Yes, you do that, Jackie. I happen to know Mary. Oh, by all means, first class accommodations for you all the way. So, y'all, we have been here 1 hour and 14 minutes. Y'all, when I went through the security thing to get on the plane in Dallas, I had one bag, one. So they made me stand there as I was going through with my arms out like this, through this, I don't know, x ray thing maybe. Then I got my bag and I was okay to go. And then I got to the door of the plane and they wanted to go through my stuff in my bag. Do I look like a smuggler or something? Pardon me. And I'm thinking, Good grief. That's twice they stopped me and wanted to go through my stuff. Yeah, I looked like a drug smuggler or an escaped convict or something like that. For gosh sakes, they didn't stop Brian. They did, he didn't have to do anything. I saw a thing on the news the other day where some woman made a joke. Maybe so, Diana. Some woman made a joke going through the security thing, and I don't know what the joke was. Have no idea, but it was supposed to be a joke, and they don't take it as a joke. Those dudes are serious. I do look suspicious. Yeah, yeah, I sure do. Really. Anyway, they got her and they arrested her, and I don't know what all happened, but I bet she won't ever tell that joke again. They take their stuff seriously. You don't say stuff like, "Yeah, I'm a big time smuggler," or I don't know whatever. I don't know whatever somebody would say that's smuggling stuff in. They try to. I know that grandmothers, have been stopped before smuggling stuff in, bad stuff in too, to catch a smuggler. Wow, Jackie, welcome to the United States. Okay, y'all, let me tell you. I was watching a program yesterday, and it was a newscast guy, and the guy's sitting there, and he's got his nice suit and his tie. He looks great, He's sitting there, and his beautiful voice. He's perfect for a newscaster. And he had one hand on his desk. I'm gonna have to put my hand up. This hand, when he started talking, and what he was talking about was a pretty sad situation, some stuff that happened. And he started doing this. And he would talk on, and this hand's still sitting there, and his hand's like this, and he's doing this. And I'm just like shocked. I'm thinking, that's not very professional, is it? So I'm sitting there and I'm leaning in. I'm watching because because the more he's talking, the more his hands going. Pretty soon I'm so involved in it that I'm doing this. And then I'm doing this. And then I'm like, what? Fool! You stupid fool! What are you doing? But I just got so involved in this guy, I couldn't stand it. I was just doing the thing he was. He was all over the place. I don't know. He got totally carried away, and I did too. So that makes him a great newscaster. Absolutely. Dodgy. Anything dodgy? I see your little hearts. No, you're not, Jackie, but you wouldn't anyway. So, I mean, that's just, I wouldn't even want to try. Yeah, once you've had two great big giant buildings fall, uh, you have to be a little bit strict from now on. ZZ, I hope you have a great New Year's. I hope your New Year is super good to you in 2024. Oh, oh, Cindy, candy cigarettes. You do. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Jackie, I think I saw somewhere the other day every month Texas takes in 58,000 refugees. And Texas just now voted that everybody that comes in, uh, I saw that. I'm hesitant to tell it because I may tell it wrong. They get a certain amount of money, and they certainly do get housing, they get medical, they get education for their children, and food, plus some money. And what they're doing now is they're going back across the border and coming through again so they can get all those benefits a second time. But 58,000 a month. And yet, I shouldn't say this. I don't like to be controversial about stuff like that. Yes, Blue Rose. Absolutely. That's my point. They make more money than I do a month. They have their home paid for, or housing paid for. Now, I don't know what kind of housing it is. I have no idea, but it's paid for. Everything is paid for. And yet we have people here in this town who are sleeping on the streets in the wintertime. And I know your cities do too. I don't like talking about it. I don't like it, but I don't know what in the world we're going to do. We Texas is getting broke for one thing. We can't house our own people in this country. It's probably like it worldwide. It certainly is. Certainly is. Exactly, Cindy. We do. Oh, that makes me shake. Y'all really, that just makes me shake. I get so caught up in that. I just get so angry with it, and y'all, seriously, I mean, here we are. We got widows in this country. They can't afford to put adequate food on their table. I was thinking the other day, my insurance payment on my car and my house is almost $300 a month. And I told Brian the other day I'm considering dropping the insurance on my house because I can't afford it. I cannot afford it anymore. He said, Mom, I can pay that. And I said, I don't want you paying that. Why should you pay the insurance on my house? Now, I got it. I understand. But, especially this is Tornado Alley. Every spring and every fall, we have these horrible, horrible storms. and insurance on my house. I couldn't, if something happened, I wouldn't have a house. But I can't pay it anymore. And this is not just me. These are widows unable to pay their own bills anymore. Oh yeah, Jackie, every year. Every year, every spring and every fall, we have tornadoes that, and our power goes out, and this town has had a lot of tornadoes, just terrible. It's really, I don't know if I could have found any place in Texas to live. This is probably the worst place. It is a beautiful area because it's called the Piney Woods. And there are huge, tall trees and lots of them, and lakes and streams and rivers, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous place. But as far as weather goes, spring is wonderful. That's what I'm facing right now, LA. That's what I'm facing. It is beautiful, Jackie. It's beautiful, but the the tornadoes, those things they can't predict. They can say, uh, uh, hurricanes and things like that. Y'all need to evacuate. No, tornadoes. No, they can't. Blue Rose, I can't. I just got this insurance not even 4 months ago. Right after I got it, they went up $50 a month. Now think about this: as a widow living on Social Security, $50 a month is a huge increase. I hear you, Diana. Yes, it is. ZZ, it's terrible. 300 a month. I can't pay it. I cannot pay it. What else am I going to cut out? I have cut out everything I can think of now, y'all. Oh no, Linda. Tell me again, Linda, where'd you say you were from? Did you say you were from California? Oh, Diane, if I didn't have Brian, y'all, I don't know what in the world I would do. Yep. I just paid right before Christmas, I paid $1,400 on my taxes for my home. $1,400. That's gone up. It's not just Texas either. That's gone up all over the country. I agree, Jackie. That's absolutely right. Well, LA, if mine went at $300, there's no doubt. Hey, at home in AZ, that's Roxanne, y'all. It's good to see you, my friend. Been missing you. Okay, Linda. I thought you said California, right? Blue Rose, you talking about property taxes? I hope you get it, ZZ. Isn't it LA? I miss Roxanne. She's such a sweetheart. Yeah, now I'm sure they do. Sandy, I'm not in a high crime area, not my little area. Yeah, Roxanne, I'm sure it has, honey. I think about you often. I don't tell you, but I think of you. But you're doing good. You're doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing. So we had a little discussion about prices. And here's the problem: we can't do anything about it. We can complain about it all we want, but we can't do anything about it. We can't. For the land of the free, we don't have much choice in when things happen. I did, and I showed it wherever it was. I showed them a while ago. Okay, Diana. Diana, I make $980 Social Security a month. Now, I just told y'all my house insurance and my car is $300 a month. That leaves me $600 a month for electric bill and water and food and phone. Think about that. So it's a good thing I wanted to lose some weight because I mean, yeah, yes, I can't afford it. I cannot afford it. $1,500, $1,500 a year. Your insurance is $1,500 a year. Thank you for coming in, Jackie. It's always a pleasure to see you. Happy New Year to you. I hope you have a great new year. Anyway, huh. Well, there's nothing we can do about it. Here's the thing. I hope the new year is better for everybody. I certainly do. I don't know how it could get better. But it could certainly get worse. So I still am very thankful for everything I have. I have a home. I have a car. My car is paid for. Uh, I have my animals. I have my son. I have my friends right here. So I'm doing pretty darn good. I just have to be very frugal and be careful what I spend. And thank God for Timu. So, no, I just, I can't spend extra, in Jackie, a sweetheart. Yeah, I hear you, Rambling Rose. Exactly, Linda. Exactly. I honestly am thankful for everything I have. I truly am. It's just getting to where I can't afford it. Right. I'm sure it is, Albina. In California as well. We don't have the things that the worries that y'all, we don't have the hurricanes. California, oh, God bless your heart if you live there. You have brush fires, you have mudslides, you have uh, um, earthquakes. I mean, I don't know of a place in the United States, to y'all, where you could, yeah, earthquakes, where you could go and not have any horrible thing that that threatens your home and your life. I don't know of a single place to go. I couldn't go north because I can't stand the cold. And Texas in the summer is brutal, but I know it is in Arizona too. Because I watched your programs, your videos, Roxanne. I know how hot you are out there. That's when nobody has any grass. You can't. You can't. Golly. Yeah, but you got earthquakes too, Linda. No place to go. Oh, I did not want this chat to be such a downer. It sure has become that way. I know what we can do. We can say, okay, going forward, after November the 1st, everything is going to be hunky dory. Everything is going to be better. It's not going to pay the bills, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just do the best we can. And that's what we've been doing. And I think we're pretty darn strong um, to have made it this far. Rodney, my car insurance isn't that high because I have drive safe and save thingy. It's my house insurance that brought it up that high. And it's with State Farm, and State Farm has gone up nationwide. And I think all of them, well, ZZ, I try, but I don't even tell y'all the stuff I think all the time. Yeah, Rodney. My car insurance is not the big, those two things are combined, is the reason why I mentioned car. But it's not high at all because I've never had a ticket or anything. So and I don't drive very much. Go from here to Brian's and from here to the grocery store and from here to the bank, and that's it. Most things I do, y'all, is or order from Amazon or Temu or online somewhere like that. So that I don't have to go out and I don't have to use the gas and I don't have to get in the car and risk getting in a wreck and all that stuff. So I usually order pretty much everything except groceries. I don't order those, and I could do the Walmart thing. Brian does a Walmart thing. Do y'all do that? And has them delivered. But then again, I'm hearing people griping about that because they seem to get the worst vegetables that way or whatever. Yeah, LaRose. Hello, Annette. How are you? I'm glad you made it. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. Diana, I have always been cheap as the devil on gas. And I remember Bobby, when Bobby was here, he'd say, if we were out in the car, he'd say, let's go over here on this side of town because I need to pick up. I said, I'm not doing it. I'm on this side of the town, not that side of the town. When I get on that side of the town, we'll go do that. That's how cheap, how stingy I am about gasoline. Yeah, Ramblin' Rose, that's what my son does. He picks them out and has them delivered. Okay, you've got two vehicles, Sandy. Well, that's about me too. That's about me too, Cindy. See, so you got home and car. and pickup at 400. Well, I've got home and my car, and it's at 300. So we've got pretty much the same thing. My car is a little old Nissan Rogue, and it's a 2015. So it's, you know, and I don't have another vehicle. So that's pretty much the same as yours, Cindy. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better for some reason. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one. Diana's is super high, though. Diana by the beach out there in California, that's pretty high. Yeah, I can't go get another job. I clean a house, and it. I work from 3 to 4 times a week doing that and taking care of animals. That's right, Cindy. We do live in Tornado Alley. Thank you, LA. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't think about that. And so Diana lives out there in California, and she's got all that horrible weather, that possible happen. That's why hers is so darn high, too. I guess Florida would be the same because they've got hurricanes and all that over there. Wow, Rodney, I'm kind of mad at you. No, but I think that's terrific. House and car, 167 a month. Jeez, y'all know my little old cottage. You see how small it is. I mean, God, it's just going up. And I called and talked to him about it when they've got a $50 rise on it, and he said, "Well, it's just going up all over the place." Yeah, pretty high, Diana. The last tires I got were over 600, Diana. Dexter dog. Hug that wonderful Dexter dog from me. I love him, Debbie. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Roxanne, Brian's is like that too, so he really doesn't know how much it is either. Cindy, oh, God bless his heart. Oh, absolutely, Cindy. I will keep him. Just give me his first name, because when I pray for somebody, I like knowing their name, just their first name. Jonathan. I'm sure we will all pray for Jonathan. Houston has some of the best hospitals in the whole world down there, Cindy. Some of the brilliant surgeons. So he is in good hands. Makes me emotional about that. My mother went to MD Anderson Hospital in Houston, and that's one of the best hospitals in the whole world. And Houston is known for having uh, okay, Ramlin Rose, thank you so much. Soap to make. Y'all, if Ramlin Rose has a channel, and she makes beautiful soaps. She sent me some before. I still have them. I love them. They smell good. and they're beautiful if you want to go and check her out. MD Anderson, yeah. Absolutely, Diana. Got him in my thoughts for sure. Anyway, Rambling Rose, have a great day. Thank you for coming in, and Happy New Year to you. Debbie and Dexter. Well, y'all, it's we've been here an hour and 46 minutes, and we've had a very nice chat. I think we've all got a whole lot off our chest, and that's a good way to start off the new year, because in the new year we say, nope, I left all of that back there in 2023 and I'm starting over brand new. And that's what I hope for. So I think I'm going to close this down, and I thank you all for coming. I've enjoyed you very much, and I thank you so much for being my subscribers. You do not know how blessed I feel. It is LA. So all of y'all, Happy New Year to you. And I want you to know I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Happy New Year. I see you in 2024, and I will try to do better and have some more videos. I'm going to do that, because I'm going to start working on the house next door again, and I'll show some of that. Okay. So anyway, thank you too. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much. See you, Chris. Love y'all.